just in case the first one did post.
All right, all
Because
right,
it's kind
all
of
right.
delayed from it going from the channel, so I can't see it live on my YouTube.
Will it
So,
automatically archive, or do you have to like edit it and post it?
Should archive it. That, cause me and Jeremy, we did it before when we was recording. I just recorded a recording session when both of
Mhm.
us was here, so it posted right to my YouTube, no issues.
Neat.
But anyway, we live, we back at
neat.
it.
With the hard T.
So basically, everybody believes that the 72-10 Bulls would indeed. Oh yeah, I got a little preview video. All right, we're cool. So everybody does believe that the Bulls would have beat the Warriors.
Yep.
So what about 7 games? We say that one game that the Warriors might have a chance. What y'all feel about 7 games? You think it's no chance for them then?
4-2. 4-2 Bulls. No doubt.
4-1 Bulls.
Ugh.
I think the Warriors might get one, well, 1 or 2 at home, but yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be so, but
Pretty
Bulls
much.
will come out.
6 games. Yeah, I would say 4-2 too.
I don't think Jordan won in Game 7. He didn't get this shit over with early.
Early. All right. Completely different topic. Are y'all moving if Donald Trump wins?
No.
And becomes our new president?
No.
Or what? Okay, more in a more serious though. What do y'all feel about if he became president? Do you think it would mean much or it wouldn't mean anything at all?
It's actually going to mean a lot, especially for the military, because Donald Trump has an idea that so the United States gives out money to like 43 different countries. I think it's like round about a number. It's like it ranges from like $5 million to like $10 billion a year. So he said if he get in office, he's gonna stop most of that. So doing that is gonna get rid of some of our allies. When we get rid of some allies, they might be like, man, fuck y'all, we're gonna start bombing y'all. We'll probably end up going to war with them.
Damn.
So he's trying to make Mexico build a wall. Like what the fuck? You trying to make them pay for it? Man, that's illegal. So
So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on him, but I'll try to summarize. First, quick thing.
Go
is
in,
that
boy.
I just read yesterday that it's coming from someone pretty high ranking in the military. I forget who. He said that the military will actually stand down if he becomes president and refuse his orders, because what he's been claiming that he would do are all classified as war crimes. Because he said he would. The thing that he wants to do is kill the families of terrorists, and you can't do that. And actually, the military does have the ability to decline the president's orders if it violates international rules of war, I believe it's called.
the Geneva Convention.
Yeah. So they said there's about 3 things that he's proposed that are all illegal, and just the killing of people's families. That was one of them. But yeah, so that could be impactful. But someone else said. I don't know, it was a military specialist, said that if we want a candidate that's going to get us into World War III, that he's definitely our best bet.
Oh hell yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh man.
Over Hillary.
No, she's stupid too.
Oh, my fault.
She don't know what's fucking classified and what's not. She's sending classified emails on unclassified channels, so like China, Russia, or whoever can just intercept it and read all our classified shit. Like, so she don't know what the fuck she doing.
Dang, boy.
But as far as moving, I mean, a lot of people are saying that, but I don't know that people are actually going to do that. My question that I ask people is, has any president ever actually changed your life, like in a really major way? I mean, people get so involved. Like, yeah, things do change, tax rates change, policies change, and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as your day-to-day life, it's what someone, like when Obama got elected, people were outraged. And I was like, oh no, now I'm not going to be able to drive my car. I'm not going to be able to have breakfast. I'm not going to be able to have a job that I want to have. Oh, wait, no. Literally everything about my life is going to be the same.
I think for the average person, new president is pretty transparent to them. I know different presidents have different ideas on war. So like Obama feels like we should withdraw. However, he's engaged in 2 more conflicts since he got in office.
Mm-hmm.
The very thing he said he would not do. So I think if there was someone else in office, maybe they wouldn't have gotten involved so early. But other than that, I don't see any changes, honestly.
Yeah.
What you think, Jay? Do you think a president matters?
Man, to be honest, I'm gonna say no because I can only count on one hand how many times I actually went and voted.
Mm.
So I mean, like to be honest, I don't care, man. I really
I understand. I understand. I'm about the same way, bro. I'm like, man,
I
it
don't care.
probably.
Congress are the most important ones, honestly. They have all the power.
Who's that?
Congress, because I mean, the president's just a voice for Congress, basically. The Congress, they got all the power to change your damn life
Boy, you right.
if they wanted to, but they haven't done anything crazy lately.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If it's Donald Trump or Bernie Sanders, I mean, everybody thinks it's going to be such radical change, and they're going to propose radical change. But people forget that there's 3 branches of the government. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you got to go through the executive and the legislative. So
Yeah,
there's
that.
Congress and there's Senate and then judicial. I mean, stuff has to be legal for it to be passed through the judicial branch of the government, and then it
Yeah,
has to be
that.
voted on in the Congress and Senate. So it's not like you just wave a wand, and magic stuff happens. I mean, the president has the power to veto, so that's the ultimate power. He can deny stuff from happening, but you can use an executive order, which Obama has done, to get stuff through that Congress won't pass. But
He said he wouldn't do that too. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, he seemed like a cool fella, but I don't know what he'll be able to do.
Bernie seems like
yeah,
he's kind of pro black people, which is kind of cool.
Who's
it's
that?
pro
Um,
everybody. But
Pro
yeah,
Negroes.
because there was
he
that one
seems the
chick.
most.
What's up?
Go ahead.
What? No, you go ahead, man.
I
Oh
was gonna
shoot.
say he seems the most like a human of any politician. Hillary Clinton seems so polished, like she's like an android. All
Yeah.
of her responses are really mechanical, but he actually seems like a human, like he cares about people. If you
Yep.
watch, I mean, interviews even from the '90s, he's been given pretty heartfelt speeches and stuff about anything and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. There were 2 girls that kind of interrupted his speech. I guess they were there protesting something, and like he actually just stood aside and just let them talk.
Oh
And
yeah, that was
then
Black Lives Matters.
yeah, that was kind of cool. And then some girl tried to do that in Hillary's speech, and she told the girl to shut up.
Shut up. Yeah.
She better shut up and wait till I'm damn done with my speech. I was like, shit.
Yeah, yeah. She
All
said,
right.
"Shut up." Now let me get back to the issues. So people are like, "Oh, that's not an issue." All right, cool.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like Bernie Sanders, man. He's kind of cool.
Hey yo, y'all in the group chat, throw your any of your social media links you want me to put on the video.
Oh, don't you say nothing else.
I was say type that thing on that side. I copy and paste it and put it in the description. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this is for you, Zach. 3D printing. Let me ask the others first. What do y'all think the potential is with 3D printing technology? Do you think it's going to be relevant? If you think it's going to be relevant, how soon do you think it's going to be relevant?
Relevant right now, man. The possibilities of 3D printing is endless, almost, man. People are making like prosthetic legs and arms for like $5, $10, and changing the game right now.
You said
So
$5 to $10. Well, I'm about to pick one up for no reason.
yeah, there's like one old veteran. He made a hand for himself for $5, and now he makes like prosthetic limbs for other people for like 20 $30 just because of shipping and stuff.
I did see a joint where this guy somewhere overseas he made himself like a bionic arm. I think it's on like Facebook or something. But he had built it completely on his own, something along the same lines. But it would be a lot easier to do something like that. Jay, what do
Yeah.
you think about 3D printing? Do you think it's relevant, useful? Do you think it'll affect you? Will you be involved in it at all?
Man, I don't even know what that shit is. I'm just being real. I ain't never heard of it.
It is literally exactly what it sounds like.
3D printing.
It's physically printing 3D models of anything, just about.
So like 3D printing of my dick.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, go play with it. Play with my dick tonight.
So the purpose of it is just to like just make just like copies of anything.
Yeah, pretty much. They
Not just
make
copies.
organs, clones, whatever.
Hmm.
Whatever your mind can imagine.
I actually think there is a huge problem with 3D printing. I think there's going to be a huge gun control problem with 3D. Once people have the printers, I think they're just going to start creating guns at home and then fucking shooting up whatever they want to. That way, you don't have to go through the legal channels of getting a gun. So I think it could be a problem in that aspect, but yeah, man, 3D printing is fucking boss. As long as you got a printer that's big, you can do whatever you want, really.
God damn it. All right, Zach. What do you think the potential is? Well,
first,
well, go ahead. Go ahead.
well, no, I was just gonna say it's interesting. I didn't really think that's a good point about the guns. So I guess it's the limitation of the materials. So I don't know. I mean, you can't really limit someone's access to stainless steel just because you think they might use it for guns. But I don't know. I mean, you could definitely print a gun, and I guess you could even print ammo if you knew enough about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to have gunpowder too. So I don't know. That would be the only limitation. But I don't think you have to go through any legal process to get gunpowder either.
God, that's a great
So
point.
that
Boy,
could
you
be,
get ugly real quick.
could be
Yeah,
interesting.
man. Or you just go buy the bullets because no one has a limit on how many bullets you can buy.
Yeah, that's true
At
too.
home, and then shit, there it is.
But I would say I don't think it's something the layman could do because there's a lot of parts you have to know about, and
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta to make it a functioning gun. You gotta know quite a bit about it. So I don't know. That's an interesting thought, though. I didn't think about that, but
Black market,
in
especially
general, go ahead.
the black market, especially that would be an interesting map for that because of as we know, there's a lot of very smart people that do stuff like that, especially when you involve money. And you say, hey, I could make a lot of money if I print my own guns and then sell it to whoever can't get them at the store or wherever. Then it
You
can.
can't track them either. Like, how do you track a gun made on a 3D printer? There are no serial numbers, anything like nothing.
Boy, y'all might have started something with that statement, bro.
Man, that's not my thought. That's I was watching the Joe Rogan show that Zach
Bro.
watched.
Don't be trying to push the heat off you. You got it now.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Definitely something people should be aware of. But yeah, like Zach said, it's not very easy to just do it all willy nilly in one night. You definitely gotta know something about 3D printing and software and all that other shit.
Yeah, I wonder if you have to be. I still haven't gotten a chance to play with a 3D printer. I plan to hopefully in May. They put new where I want to take the course at. They added new courses so that I can hopefully check that out. But I don't know if you'd have to be online, like if it's connected through any kind of database for software or
Nope.
what you have to do.
Nope. There's a program that you just throw on your computer and it's just hooked up to the machine and you just create each piece individually. Yeah, you don't need to be connected online or anything. Buy the
So
software. You don't have to buy the software.
So I wonder if that would be a way in the future if it becomes a household item, where like an appliance, like a refrigerator or a washing machine, where everybody has a 3D printer. If that's a way that they're going to monitor, they'll have your program tapped into, just like any other thing, your phone connection or this very conversation here. They'll have access. Whoever they is, will have access and be able to monitor what you're making by the program coordinates on your printer and computer.
Boy, better get that bootleg, take it offline.
But yeah, that would be kind of boss though. Force you to be online because shit, everyone has internet in the house now. Yeah, force you to be online to operate your 3D printer. That definitely probably help keep the honest people honest.
Yeah. Oh, you know you can loophole that though. Make your own server at the house and then kind of reach around. It's almost like Photoshop now or something. Like Photoshop, you have to, I think they do like a subscription service now, but I ain't gonna say, but people can bypass it though. Very easily.
Yeah, it'll always
So
be that way. No matter what, somebody's gonna find a way to get the way out. But I don't know. That's pretty interesting. We'll see going forward. But I do think it has a huge potential to be literally life changing for people if it becomes a household item like a regular appliance, because you can print stuff much cheaper than you can buy it in the store. But then that's going to change the whole economy, because since we get a huge amount of our stuff from China, we'll be able to print stuff. I mean, it's going to depend on the limitation of the materials and your knowledge of how to use them and access to them. But I mean, you can print clothes, you can print bowls to eat cereal out of. I mean, anything you need, any random stuff. Instead of going to Walmart and paying for something that came from China, you can make it at your house. So that could potentially have a gigantic impact on foreign trade in general.
Question.
That nigga raised his hand.
Yes, Jeremy.
I don't know if y'all said anything about it yet, but so does that mean that we'll be able to print food?
Yeah, already done it. Hamburgers, pizza, all that.
And it's supposed to taste the same and all that?
That's questionable. I would let someone else test it and tell me about it.
The hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer. First bite, boy. Throat cancer.
Okay. With that, then the question of resources comes into play. Is like, would they have to put in some kind of control of resources? Like, if you had to buy raw materials, would people just be printing out so much of whatever they want? Would we have to put an extra control in order to preserve resources to some kind of degree? Or somebody wants to buy up a whole bunch of resources so nobody else can print out whatever the hell it is and then mark up the price, try to create a monopoly or something like that. Would that add to our consumption of the environment, basically?
Yeah, I think there'll have to be pretty serious regulations on it. I mean, at first, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be a really wild open market when more people will start getting their hands on them and they become accessible to normal people. And then we'll be figuring out this kind of stuff we're talking about right now, all the unexpected things that could happen, and there'll have to be regulations of some kind, but I don't know. Still, I don't know the amount of materials that are available right now to use through 3D printing. I don't know if it's literally just anything and everything can be used, or what the limitation of the machine is, if it can only process stainless steel or aluminum or copper or something like that, or if it's just available right away for any material. So I need to do some more research and hopefully take that class to learn that kind of stuff.
That would be kind of interesting if like somebody really wealthy had like a big ass 3D printer, then they just buy resources, then be like, well, instead of buying it from this company, just buy it from me, and I just print it for you for way cheaper. Damn, they would change the whole market, man.
Yep.
Shit. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know like the materials needed or the resource needed for a 3D printer. But it would definitely be interesting to see how it would happen. I don't think we'll see it in our generation, honestly, because we have too many old school people living now. They're not willing to adopt such a huge change. So I think when we're probably in the 80s and 90s, it might happen. But hell, we're on our way out. Maybe probably just.
I think it could be sooner than that. It just depends on if someone comes out with one that's accessible to the normal person for less than a few grand. Because right now, I think most 3D printers on a large scale, large enough to print things that matters, it's like 30 grand or more.
Well, hey Quinn, what is that law for technology? It's probably supposed to be cut in half like every 4 years or some shit like that. I don't know the law. I'm just making up shit. But isn't it something like that?
Like a patent or something?
Like, isn't like computing power supposed to decrease in price?
Oh, you're talking about Moore's law, I think.
Yes.
Where essentially the computing power is supposed to double, or processing power is supposed to double like every year, or something along those lines. That seems a bit ambitious, but hey, you never know.
I mean, so far it seems to be true. I don't know. We might see some change in the next 10 years, though.
Yeah, it said the number of transistors per square inch on integrated circuits has doubled every year since the integrated circuit was invented. Quote unquote.
And since then, like, I mean, a flat screen used to be like $5 grand, and now you can get that thing for $50. So I think the same thing will happen with 3D printers. 30 grand this year, and in 5 years, it'll probably be like $3 grand, and probably $50 eventually.
I wonder, like, who's going to be if it's going to be mass produced. Like, is someone like Samsung going to come out with a 3D printer, and then it's going to enter the open market that way, where competition is going to drive the price down, or someone just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to make one and sell it for $1,000, and I'm going to make it cheaply, but make it reliable, and hopefully I'll make my money back by selling it cheap, but just selling millions of them.
Shit, what might be the move there? If I could just become smart enough to create one, I'd be straight.
Shit, man, go ahead, come on with it.
I'm about to YouTube that shit right now.
Say about the YouTube it though.
Or find someone who needs investors, help them out.
That's a great market to get into right now since it's very fresh. Not many people know about it.
Yeah, man, get in early. I'll say I've seen some stuff that was printed out, but I haven't seen anything in person that I was like really impressed by. Like, oh wow, that was made by a 3D printer. The stuff I've kind of seen is kind of very, very early. You know, you can see the edges, not very smooth or anything like that. Just small stuff, little cups and hats. But I haven't seen anything super major, even though I know they're out there. Your boy Marcus Brown Lee, he'll probably have a video soon about a new 3D printer coming to the masses soon.
Buy some shit that he already bought. He got 12 of them already.
Yep.
$8 a piece, but he don't care. My dude, he made a wrench. It was just like the regular socket wrench. He printed it up. I think it took him 4 hours to do it. But yeah, he did it, and it looked pretty solid though. It had this weird gray color though. It wasn't like shiny like every other wrench is. But yeah, it was clean though. It worked. Fully functioning.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, where it would have the biggest impact on something that's like has a huge markup and has a huge profit level that you can undercut by making it yourself. I mean, automotive parts, like tools, that would be something, but I don't know how much the material is that you would have to invest to make a tool, but I'm going to have to brainstorm on that. Something that's just like crazy marked up because someone has a monopoly on it. They can sell it for whatever price they want. You just say, fuck off, I'll make it myself at home. Yeah. And I think that'll be where the biggest impact is.
That'll be interesting. Maybe we're just household tools. Like drills and wrenches and shit like that, and print up forks and spoons and shit. You don't need to go to the grocery store and buy it, because that's pretty easy stuff to manufacture at home. Nothing too complicated where you need to make 2,000 pieces. Just one big piece, let's ride.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, if they got that, boy, we could ride then.
Be hungry, you got a whole bunch of dirty forks, probably going there. Print me up one real quick, good to go. Jeremy, who you talking to?
Huh?
You hit me.
Talking to my girl, man.
Oh, till I say hey.
With that, okay, so if they could start printing out food, how long would it take you to eat something that was printed? How long?
10 years.
10. Woo! I understand.
2 days.
You said how many? You said 2 days.
2 days.
How about you, Jeremy?
The question was, how long would it take me to eat something that was printed?
Yeah, they say, hey man, we print out this hamburger, bro. Try it out. Would you eat it, or take a bite, just one little bite?
I say I'll try it, and then I'll see how, I say like maybe, I'll just see how it affects me. I mean, if it like fucks me up, then I mean,
tear that stomach up.
If it's good, I mean, shit, I know I can eat a hamburger every damn day for free or whatever. I don't know. Shit, yeah, I'll continue with it, I guess.
I'd be impressed if they could make something real liquidy, like ice cream or something. It seems like you can make something hard kind of easy. I don't know why. But if you can make like ice cream or white sauce from the Chinese store.
Ooh, boy, don't say that. That's changing the whole game.
To me, it seems like food will be the least important thing that 3D printing does right away, because what advantage are you really having over just going to a fast food place and getting a burger? I mean, I guess
same advantage, man. Don't have to leave the house.
Yeah,
honestly,
but you can just get a hamburger and make it at home.
Yeah,
I think people enjoy the adventure of going out and getting food and sitting down in a restaurant. I think if you like stay in the house all day and just print it yourself, I think people will fucking go crazy, man.
I don't know, man. We're getting there. Every year it's getting further and further. Less and less interaction. They're making it so you could do a lot of stuff without leaving. You don't even have to go get groceries no more. You make other people go get it for you.
So don't, Clover. I don't know. Me
But
personally, I like going outside, man. I gotta see what people doing, boy.
I'm saying every generation get further and further though.
Shit, we're gonna like that movie Wally for real, bro.
Yeah,
Getting closer and closer, boy.
man.
but yeah, I don't know.
What?
To go back right quick, I don't see the net gain of printing food because you have to get the materials from somewhere. So you could just go grocery shopping, get some hamburger meat and some buns and cheese, and just make a hamburger on the stove or the grill like we have been doing. I don't
Yeah.
see a huge advantage. I mean, printing really specific things with dimensions that are really precise, that makes sense. If you're printing a car part or anything like that that requires a high degree of precision, that makes perfect sense. But I don't really care about the precision of my hamburger or the cost effectiveness because you can go buy a pound of hamburger for whatever $3 or $4.
Well, you know
Yeah.
where that would come into play for some people. Let's say if you're a bodybuilder, you could print out the exact macros that you need to hit for that day. Then you don't have to go measure it out. You don't have to do any of that. You say, hey, I need this much protein, this much this much that. You can print out exactly. I'm talking about get lean faster than people have ever been able to. I mean, you get where you want to get so fast because you could print out. There's no debating. There's no, oh, I don't know how many cups I put in or it's close enough. You could put in exactly what you need. That's one of the few examples. I mean, it would be rare, not that
Yeah.
many people would use it, but that's something that I think would be huge. A
So I
huge
wonder if there'll be a separate one just for food then, because I don't know if I really want to be pouring copper and other metals and then dumping some hamburger meat.
Cheeseburger and copper and shit.
What if it's hitting though, man? What if it's hitting?
Boy, that thing gonna give you syphilis and gonorrhea, boy.
Shoot, boy, you can print out the cure. All you gotta do is call up Walgreens. That's in the recipe right to your printer. That's
That's
one way
like
they
Tic
can.
Tac on it though. You gotta
That's
fill out the
one way they
paperwork
can
first.
regulate medicine. I think me and you talked about it before. Like if prescription for medicine, instead of going and pick it up, they could like through the internet they could kind of like email you your medicine and then your printer just prints it out, so you ain't even gotta go nowhere.
Yep. So if
It's
you're in an
crazy.
emergency and you don't have a way to the store, that would be pretty ideal for someone who's bedridden or something. Have a 3D printer right by the bed. Press enter. Everything's set up through Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yup. Make sure that payment go through and then you good. Electronic
I
transaction.
think companies could survive by selling the recipe for their product, like sending like a template, like this is how you make this, so you ain't gotta sit at home and create it yourself. It's just like a quick, easy. You load it up and then just press print. So you gotta trying to figure out like what dimensions it is and shit. I think companies could survive just by selling that.
I would even say go further. They send like a proprietary blend or something like that.
Yeah,
Almost like you get the medicine now and you just have to buy that certain amount, the raw material somebody could deliver and then you can make a certain amount, of medicine from whatever they sent. Of course,
Oh
the
yeah, they'd have
logistics
to
is in
have
the
it.
future.
That would have to be very tightly regulated because you have people printing out lure tabs and hitting the streets.
Boy, that black market
hell
once
yeah,
again.
boy. Before I go broke, I'll be a drug dealer.
Boy, just printed out some of that Trinidad James, bro. Y'all hit me up if y'all want it. Have you seen all gold everything, boy? But with that, what do y'all think about nutrition in general? Do you okay, especially now with all the chemicals and everything that go into food, of course eating fast food is pretty bad for you. But now it can almost be argued that buying stuff at the grocery store is just as bad. Just like for instance, well not just as bad, but pretty bad as well. Just like meats, in order to keep meat looking pink like they keep it in a grocery store, they have to put carbon monoxide in it in order for it to look like that. The meat normally would be brown. That's what it's supposed to look like. So when you see really pink meat, it ain't supposed to be that color. So it's almost like you buying some bullshit anyway. So in general, do you feel like there's anything you could do besides grow your own food 100%
Nope.
and eat fairly healthy? Or
that's
we just subject to whatever we got available? Of course, you have some options better than others, but
That's probably the only way because like you have your regular food and your organic foods. They're grown in the same area and they're treated with the same shit. So your stuff's really not that organic. So I think in order to really get the healthy stuff, you gotta grow it your damn self, man. Have your own cows, pigs, and all that shit. Cause like even salmon though, cause I know it's injected with like a red dye, so you can so it has that pink color. So yeah, man. Even though you try to hide from the bad stuff, it's in every damn thing.
Boy, what is in chili cheese fries, bro? I don't even care.
Well, it's got to be crack.
Boy, it gotta be something. It gotta be
Yeah,
something, man.
I mean, there's a huge resurgence with people supporting the eat local movement. So you only buy from people you know, and you can go to the farms and stuff. Especially here in Atlanta, there's a pretty big community that supports the farmers markets. They have like 2 or 3 a week, and you can go and meet the person who actually grew the stuff. And some of them will let you tour their farms, and you can ask them questions and stuff. So that's one way for people to check out their local stuff. But outside of big cities, I don't know how much support there is. I mean, in the country, you might get lucky and find someone, but I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows how important nutrition is. I mean, obviously it is important, but I mean, you see some people that's been eating cheeseburgers and pizza and fried chicken, and they're 86 years old and completely living on their own.
Strong as the African rhino.
Yep, and then some people just eat salads and grilled chicken and fruit and stuff and have a heart attack when they're 36.
Woo.
There's so many.
It's very hard to avoid, I guess, bad shit happening to you in the future because, like, this one lady, she hadn't smoked a cigarette in her life and got lung cancer when she was 30. So it's like shit, man.
We don't know.
On the bad stuff.
Nobody will admit that we don't know. Everybody, you can click any article you see about how healthy kale is, and every week there's a new superfood discovered, even though it's definitely a food that's been around for 1,000 years. The goji berry or the chia seed or whatever, but
acai berries, man.
It's just nobody knows, and nobody will admit that we don't know. We don't know how food affects us, really. I mean, obviously you eat a lot of fatty foods, you're gonna get fat and stuff like that. We know that, but I mean, as far as the impact on the longevity of your life, nobody really knows. Because, like I said, there's a guy that is like a friend of the family. He's 87 years old, and he lives completely on his own. Still cuts grass, works on cars, doesn't even wear glasses. And all his life, he's drank soda and had buttermilk biscuits and macaroni pie. And I mean, like, I've never seen him eat any vegetables, and he's 87 years old and completely healthy. And that just shits all over any kind of theory about how many vegetables and fruits you need to intake a day.
It does, and some smokers, hell, they have better lungs than people that don't smoke. Shoot, run 20 miles a day.
There's too many factors.
You're right. Shit, I can't walk up 10 steps without wheezing.
It do get red, and it's about to be hot too, boy. Woo.
Oh God.
Have a wet shirt ready, boy.
You got to, man. You can't even take a nap no more. Not outside.
Yeah, not wait, die of dehydration.
You might pass away. You might go on the glory out there, man.
Gone on the glory because you had a heat stroke in your sleep.
All right, and then the final joint, then we can wrap it up. There's been a resurgence. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there's people that believe or say the Earth is flat, bruh.
Shut up.
I swear. I swear. And they be having having hardcore arguments and everything. And it's kind of stuff that you can't. I mean, you can debate, but it's hard to really prove it yourself. Like, for instance, for one example, they talk about how you can't visit Antarctica, right? You can visit, but you can only go on guided tours. Like, you just can't go do what you want out there. One of the theories is that there's a 150-foot wall of ice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we've seen it on videos and all kind of shit. But they say, what's beyond the ice? So their theory is that we're on a flat surface, and the ice is really a wall going around this way. And if you go beyond the edge, then it's just, I guess it's just they claim it's space or something like that. Another argument is the formula for the curvature of the Earth. Bless you, sir. The curvature of the Earth. They say distance times distance in inches or millimeters. I can't remember which one. Distance times 8 squared should give you, the amount of curvature. So if something's, I don't know, 1,000 feet away, you take that, multiply it times 8 squared, and then change the metric, and it should get you how much curve you should see. But yet there's so many examples of where if you apply that, you can see stuff way further away than what you theoretically should be able to with the curvature formula and all that kind of crap. Also, they say that the photos from NASA of the globe are Photoshop But NASA says that too. Those aren't the 100% real pictures of what Earth really looks like from space per se. So that turned into a big gray area. Do y'all think that's even possible?
So on the first
And also, if the Earth is spinning, why don't we hear anything? Why do we don't have? If we going so fast, 1,000 miles per hour, spinning in space, how come we don't hear nothing or feel nothing?
so number
And
one
what
for the
and,
people.
and what is gravity? That's the last one. What is gravity?
God damn, well you just asked 12 questions, boy.
Bro, I'm just putting out.
Get my
That was an SAT, boy.
I'm just putting out the arguments that they put out. I ain't saying nothing. I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't know. But what do y'all think?
People that believe the Earth is flat, I just believe you can't fix stupid, honestly. Because we clearly see the sun, we clearly see the moon, and they are obviously round. So why would we believe that our planet is flat? How are we moving through space on this flat ass surface just angled properly so we have perfect seasons and shit? I don't know, man.
How
That
are
sounds
we?
weird.
But how are we on a ball where nothing falls off of it? Everything just. How is that possible? And how is the sun that far away, but it look like it's right there?
Because it's that damn big, bro.
The sun right there, bro.
Because it's that big, though.
Bro, watch about June, boy. This shit gonna be right there. You on my hair now, bro. That shit is right there.
I just think the sheer size of the sun, that's why it looks so fucking huge. And then we're closer to it as well. Shit, what else did you ask? The curvature thing? I don't fucking know. Maybe our eyes have adjusted to, like, ignore it. But,
And the argument for that was because people would say, okay, well, if you see a boat going on the ocean, right, it get far enough you don't see it no more. And they say that's due to the curve, but not really, because if you get binoculars, it's just really out of your perception. Once you get binoculars or something, you can still see the boat very, very, very far away, way further than what the quote-unquote curvature should be. So, and also, if it's a curve, how's the ocean relatively flat? How is it flat like that?
so I only know that the Earth is round because I've had the opportunity to fly at very high levels, and you can, like, actually see, like, the real curve of the Earth, though. So you might actually start to see, like, the motherfuckers start bending and shit. So,
but okay, and then another theory has been maybe the Earth is round. It's just a lot bigger than what they tell us.
that could be right.
Because they say with the amount of curve that it should be, there's too many places where you just don't see it. Like if you measure Kansas, supposedly, I believe it was Kansas. They said it's relatively speaking, it's about as flat as a pancake. Like over the whole span of Kansas, like how is that huge area completely flat? And I mean, they verified it, measured everything. It's very, very flat the whole way through. This is measured by scientists, supposedly.
I don't know, man. These science motherfuckers be saying some shit one year, and then next year they be like, "Nah, we was wrong about that. We came with some new shit." I don't know, man.
What you think, Jeremy, man? Do you think that's even possible?
That the Earth is flat.
Yeah, and if it's round, why do you think it's so obvious that it's round?
Well, I mean, I've always thought that was a stupid.
That picture up there, though. I'm sorry.
What picture?
The picture like right above your head,
Oh.
where your eyes real big. I don't know why I just noticed it.
Anyway, I think it's a stupid, idea that the Earth is flat. Because I mean, I've been to, well, I'm sure you guys been to the beach. Like when I first went to Myrtle Beach or whatever, and I mean, you can like just look at the horizon or whatever, just out there in the water. And I mean, I thought I could already, see, the Earth, trying to bend or whatever, like that horizon was like bending a little bit or whatever. And I mean, it's just the Earth is round, dog. That's all I got to say. It's round.
Oh no!
Science has settled it. The Earth is round, dog.
Period. Point blank. Because if you watch videos of people skydiving from 50, well, around 40,000 and above, you guys just see the curvature of the Earth, though. Let's see what a motherfucker fall off and all that shit. Well, you gonna look it up right now?
Boy, you already know I got that link ready.
Shit.
Is that what you think, man? You think it's even
Uh,
possible? Considering I haven't been to space, I don't know, honestly. We can guess.
I like to
but-
have. I definitely like to keep a healthy amount of skepticism, so I can't say anything is impossible. I also have never been to space. I would say it's kind of unlikely because mostly I'm glad you brought this up because I need to watch that documentary. I totally forgot you linked that to me. I'm gonna go back and watch
yeah,
that, but I
yeah.
want to hear the reason why skepticism or skeptics think it's important to prove that the Earth is flat. Like, what's the big mystery that people are hiding by saying the Earth is round? Who really gained something from that?
Is
By
that
the way,
they
your
lying
microphone is
to us?
muted, Benjamin.
What's up?
Your microphone is muted. You're back now.
Oh, sweet. I think it's because the YouTube video was playing.
Yeah, my bad.
But I don't know about this conversation. I guess it kind of just made me think, because astronauts and all of them. I mean, those are like the only ones, who leave the Earth and go into outer space. And I guess
False.
say what?
There are a lot of Air Force pilots who do that too.
Really?
Because there's one aircraft that we fly that flies well above 70,000 feet,
Really?
and that's basically in space. And so you actually get to see like the whole curve of Earth, man.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Be careful about giving up them secrets. We're on the internet. Disclaimer.
but yeah, all I was gonna say, all right,
He was just playing, y'all.
astronauts and those people who you just mentioned, Benji, are the ones that, who go to outer space and all that, and they're the ones who could create, they could be telling the truth. Yeah, the Earth is round, or they can be lying and saying that the Earth is round while it's really flat. So,
But for what purpose? That's what I need to hear.
yeah.
Like, who is it serving to say that it's round?
Yeah, I
Jokes
did
on
see.
y'all.
I see one. Somebody made a point about an emergency plane flight that somebody, like a woman, was pregnant or something, and they was basically talking about the direction that the plane went. If the globe was round, it didn't make no sense the way they went.
Hmm.
But with it being flat on the map, it made absolute sense to go. There's like they bypassed LAX and stopped somewhere else. Because like if the globe was round, why would you do that? You would stop right here, but on the flat globe, it makes it. They have some compelling evidence. I'm not a flat earther per se, so I don't have all of them, but dig into it.
But the question is like, what is the upside to actually saying the Earth is round or flat though? Like how would you? What's the point of manipulating people? That's all I'm just wondering.
Oh, the government always does that. I didn't. For
But
reasons
it's
that we
like
don't even know.
if the Earth is flat and they've been saying it's round, like what is the upside to doing that?
It would help save some people's religious beliefs.
I don't know. I had a video to the YouTube queue. It's a 30,000 foot skydive. You can clearly see the curve of Earth there.
Let's see. You say you put it in the playlist?
Yep. It should say world's highest civilian skydive from 30,000 feet.
I can't see it. Goddamn. I can't even get to that bitch.
Can I just play it?
You might be able to share your screen and do it. Here's a quote. Earth's flatness was once common knowledge before the world's secret rulers brainwashed everyone. Ooh, I'm skeptics, boy. They get aggressive.
Lord.
But to me, I mean, there's a lot of people who say we never went to the moon, and you have that crowd too. And I don't
really,
know.
that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, I have no way in on that. But at least that one had benefits because we were in a race with other parts of the world to say that
Yeah.
our technology was the best and progress. But I don't see how anyone individually is, because it's not like any country is benefiting or, I don't know, to say that
Oh,
the
yeah.
Earth is flat. It's not benefiting
Another-
anyone in particular.
Another argument was, and I've seen it before in real life in some different pictures, but sometimes it seems like the sun is like spotlighted on one space, like when it's coming through the clouds.
Mhm.
It looks relatively like it's very directional. And it seems like if it's as big as it is and as far away as it is, that light should be way more spread than it is in some cases that we see.
Yeah, that depends on ultraviolet light, though. Like our what's the word, atmosphere, about what light is allowed to come through. There's a whole thing I've read about that, about what waves are perceptible to us.
And also, let's say theoretically that was right. It's flat. Would that change anything about your life? How would you feel if they just came out and said, yeah, it's flat, we just ain't want to tell y'all?
Huh, cool.
It made me feel like, what the fuck else do I not know? That's what I feel like.
Like, damn, we could fall off this bitch, though?
Yeah.
I think you probably see a lot of exploration to its edge, though, and then people falling off and shit, flying into space.
It makes you think, what's the what was it, a plane that had crashed last year and no one knew where the fuck it went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like Flight 702 or some shit. I'm just making up numbers, but yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
they flew too far past Antarctica. No, I don't think they were nowhere near it.
See ya. They fell off the Earth.
Who knows, man?
I think they actually did find it, if I'm not mistaken. It was in the ocean.
It was where?
I think it was in one of the oceans. I mean, I could be mistaken.
They don't
but I
talk
feel
about
like I
shit
read
every day, and then they just kind of stop.
Yep.
You find that link, B?
Yeah, I have it. I'm trying to share my damn screen, but this shit being weird, man. Shit. I got the video. If you just search on YouTube, highest civilian skydive, then it just pops up. It's like 30,000 feet. But damn, they ain't letting me do nothing, though.
While the existence of a big-ass wall of ice that keeps all the world's oceans in place is certainly reassuring, arguably one of the best things about believing the Earth is flat.
But, I mean, is Antarctica the only area that's off limits, though?
What was that?
Is Antarctica the only area that's off limits to travel to willy-nilly?
If I'm not mistaken, that you can't fly over.
Why not just travel to the other side?
What was that?
Why not just fly to the other side then? It has to be like if it's
a disc.
Flat.
That's the claim.
I don't know. If it's flat, then it should be like four sides, right?
No. It's round. But okay, look at it like this. This is the globe. This is where we stay.
Okay, you're saying Antarctica is on the outer edge?
Antarctica is this whole ice wall around here.
I dig you.
And that's what's keeping the oceans flat and even. That's another. They're saying if it's curved, how's the water, sitting how it is.
I got you.
That's what they say now. Y'all don't categorize me. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
All right. That looks pretty curvy to me, though, man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, do you actually see the curve and shit?
Yeah, all you gotta do is just keep talking. Yours should stay the biggest. Okay, yeah, I got it set up. Boy, we're cooking now, boy. We made this thing work.
Yeah, you obviously see like a perfect curve.
I don't know. It looks kind of flat. I see a little curve right there, I think, but it looks flat though at the same time.
I guess it was better easier to see from the beginning. Yeah, from that angle, it looks pretty curvy though.
It does.
Yeah.
But what kind of lens is he using?
I don't know, man.
Because there are some lenses that make stuff look more round.
Could be. I mean,
a fisheye lens.
Shit, boy, that'd be some special stuff.
Well, I don't know. I know Neil deGrasse Tyson addressed this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, did.
And I believe, I'm not going to look it up, obviously, if I remember, I'm pretty sure he cited non-Euclidean geometry is what is responsible for us not being able to tell. Exactly. But he didn't bring this up.
He made up some science, didn't he?
And I figured out how to keep a screen big, but while y'all talking, but anyway, go ahead.
I was just thinking, while y'all were looking at that video, like, you can see it all the time in architecture. Benji, you should. I mean, you might know a little more about this since you were interested in architecture for a while. But like when you look at a building that's rounded on the edges, or the rounded design, but it's clearly made of flat parts. Like you have flat panes of glass that surround to make a round structure. So, and that's a strange perspective. Like, I mean, you go to any big city and look, and someone has a pretty elaborate architecture, or a slope is still made out of flat parts, but they made it round, and it's just about your perspective.
Boy, what the hell? What? That's mind blowing.
So that goes a little beyond what I know about geometry and architecture, but
Shit, you got me
physics in general.
non-Euclidean shit. That's what you kill me.
Non-Euclidean geometry. I hope I got that right. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But I'll bow out when it comes to talking about the specifics of what he meant by that.
Golly.
Jeremy, you go ahead and explain it.
Go ahead, boy.
I don't know nothing about geometry.
Whatever what was her name? Miss Fuselier?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she taught, that's all I know, man.
That's that woman with the crazy hair, right? Or she like a witch or some shit like that.
She looked like she was 112 years old.
Jeremy, you playing Street Fighter in the background?
Yeah. How you
I could smell it.
can
I
smell
can
it.
smell it. It's like Oprah's. I smell rain today.
God, there was another weird point that they had made. Oh my God, I can't remember it. It was right on the edge. That's gonna kill me too. It was right on the edge, but I forgot. It was another rather odd argument that kind of makes sense, but it's only if they're really, really vindictive about making their point.
Oh man, I just don't see any upside of it being round or flat. As long as we still got all the continents and countries, like I'll see, whatever. Shit's cool to me, man.
Does anyone know if they gave a reason for why you supposedly can't go over Antarctica? Like, does the government provide a reason? Is it classified as a no-fly zone?
Let's check.
Has anybody ever did it? Like just because?
To me, the only thing I would think of is maybe like the density of the air and obviously it being so cold there. Maybe it's unsafe if that's the reason they would cite. It's unsafe for a plane to fly over. Maybe the engine wouldn't function properly or something like that.
Antarctica, no-fly zone.
Let's see. International government military activity protected under international law and scientific freedom.
So I typed in Antarctica no-fly zone, and like the first link that popped up was like, what did it say? The South Pole does not exist.
That settles that.
Well, they serious about it.
Oh yeah, there's I think the argument was it was something stupid about like satellite TV. Like, how come we can have satellite TV and it's only affected when we have like storms down here? Like, how come you don't never hear about one getting hit by an asteroid or some stupid shit if it's flying around in space? It was like, how come you don't hear about satellites just falling?
I had that question to somebody a long time ago. I was like, if the Earth get hit by asteroids or whatever, or meteors, how come the satellites never get hit if they're like so many floating around that big?
I'm talking about direct TV. It's always ready unless you got a little storm going on right here though that you can see.
I don't know, but who would report that? I mean, is that going to make headlines on Twitter that a satellite got hit? I mean, I think they actually do fall pretty commonly, but I think they have such an infrastructure set up that they have backups. If there's some kind of issue, they can just hit switch.
I wonder how many it is. Like, if you got like with GPS systems, for instance, like how many they got up there so that GPS always works? Like, it always works. How does GPS always work?
I think it's like 78 civilian satellites.
I don't know, man.
That's a lot of them up there. Like, how do you just have all that just floating up there? And
I feel like outer space around our atmosphere might look like a junkyard.
Oh, it does. Because each country has like their own satellites that they send up sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, there are a fuck ton of satellites just sent up by the U.S., man. And I think Russia has a fuck ton, and China has a shit ton too. So, yeah, I think we have around 78 civilian satellites, and a few of those are used for military operations.
Hmm.
A small number, like 10 or 12. But yeah, we got a
Boy,
bunch.
ah, damn, boy. Shit,
Finally, this
boy.
shit fell back to Earth and killed one of us.
That mean we need to. Okay, somebody just said you guys should join a chat, the Flat Earth live chat on YouTube right now. So apparently somebody else is having like a live chat about Flat
Bro,
Earth.
I saw that email too. I was like, ignore. Nah,
Boy, they'll go in there. They'll let you know something, boy. They're gonna tell you why it ain't round.
Golly, I'd probably get kicked out because I'd be cussing them out, bro. Y'all stupid, bro. Get the hell off of here.
Man. Oh!
What was that?
Yeah, I cool.
Boy, it wasn't me, was it?
What happened?
I don't think it was me.
What happened?
I just heard like a big buzz, something going crazy.
Sometimes down there,
Oh,
too.
shit, boy. Anonymous coming to get us, boy.
Oh shoot, Ben, you probably know the answer to this since we talking about flat Earth. What about aliens, man?
I believe definitely exists. I believe if they found us, they don't really care that we exist, though.
Do you think we've come in contact before and somebody hiding something?
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. Yeah, of course they don't want to. They don't want to let everybody know because everybody be scared. You want to know some answers? I definitely think we have made contact. However, I think if aliens were to find us, I guess it's a huge mass. I don't think they would care about us because we would be incredibly stupid in comparison to their race.
But see, I've always had this thought: what if they were just super advanced as far as flying and travel is concerned, but they weren't really advanced in any other ways, like physically, we could kill them very easily, do anything like that. Like they just happen to be very good at traveling, but they might be stupid in other ways. But not even stupid, just very average. I guess that would be the least uneventful. Like if we met them and they were just like it was so anticlimactic. Like they just know how to transport. So we just want to take their technology, but besides that, they just be like,
I
they're just
don't
very
think.
regular.
I
They
don't
eat
think they can
burgers.
talk to the average population though, because look how we treat people that look like us. Really, look how we.
Oh yeah, we take advantage of them.
Well, I'm just saying, look how they treat Muslims now, man. They damn throwing rocks at them and shit. Imagine something that comes from another planet, how they would get treated.
Shot on sight.
On site,
No question.
emptied the clip twice.
Oh yeah, they got to go. I'm sorry if I see you on that snap, boy. I'm sorry.
Well, who walk around back there?
Boy, you saw it. See, like that right there.
Yep.
Boy,
Ain't no questions asked. Boy, you got to go. I didn't know. I didn't know he was a visitor, but he was in the wrong
I
place.
didn't know he was a visitor.
He
I
was
killed
in the
all
wrong
300 of
place.
them.
Yeah,
When you're
but
talking about aliens, it seems like it's a pretty narrow perspective to think that they would even take any form similar to us. I mean, you think they're going to have
I thought about it too. They could be like
heads,
floating
legs.
water or something.
Yeah, it could be energy, completely invisible energy like gravity, and decide to take form.
That would suck too. That would be kind of cool, but it would suck. Like if you just meet each other, but y'all can't talk about nothing. Y'all just look at each other or feel each other. However, like you just can't communicate. You just see it and it sees you.
Bro, I just sent that
Man,
text. Be like,
that
look,
door.
man, I just met this unknown thing. If I'm dead, then y'all know what happened.
Take a picture of it though.
Try to. But yeah, I think people are very arrogant to think that we're the only ones in this universe.
Pretty big place out there.
And it's, boy, it's kind of scary to think about how big it is.
That might would kill hope. Like if somehow we found out that we really were. I'm like, there really ain't nothing outside there, cuz just nothing but rocks and shit.
Yeah, I forget who it was. I think it was an astronomer or a physicist that said only two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the world or we are not, and both are equally frightening.
Those are facts.
Yep.
Oh, this dude is actually a flat earther, apparently. Yeah, I just
Let's hear it.
another comment. He said, yeah, I mean some of your friends seem kind of confused, LOL.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we are nice, but we are nice. We will be happy to explain why it's not a globe.
By all means.
I'd be happy to listen, though. For real.
Yeah.
Hell, it
First
might
of
help
all,
me
just give us
stall,
an
bro.
upside.
Say, I'm
I
about
want to
to
hear
say,
what.
we're
Live
pretty
chat.
nice. We're nice people too.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
man.
call them weird.
Join.
Did I? Did I call them weird?
I don't think
No,
so.
Oh,
no.
I just said you can't fix stupid though.
Oh, nah. He said, nah, he didn't say nothing about weird or anything.
Get them on in here.
Let me
Shit
try
about
to,
to get fun.
bro, I don't know how to work this shit, boy, but I'm about to comment back and be like, hey,
The computer about to
Hey,
explode,
don't be cussing
boy.
nobody out.
shit, boy, I got 32 gigs motherfucking RAM, boy. This shit better not explode. Just don't know how to
Oh
work it, though.
shit, my fault, boy. You gotta cuss me out, boy.
Yeah, like me and Benji and everybody was saying, the number one thing I want to know, anyone that can provide it, just what's the big net gain for saying that the Earth is round versus flat?
That's all
That's
I
the
want to
number
know, man.
one. That's the number one thing I'm interested in the most simple terms you can put it. Is what is
Because
the big advantage for being deceptive?
if the advantage is that you don't want people to run and jump off the edge, but like fuck on population control, you know?
Oh, y'all gonna learn why it's flat today, though.
I hope so.
Cause yeah, I mean, I just don't know.
Boy, you eating for your big self.
Boy, you know I got to eat every 2 hours now.
God almighty.
Boy, I got to stay fed up. Jeremy over there getting ate up.
Hey, don't talk about.
Boy, why they ain't come out with no story mode for that Street Fighter though?
Nah, they got a story mode. They ain't got arcade mode.
Oh,
Alright,
that
I got
that
the answer to that.
Oh,
If you got fighting game questions, I got your answer.
Why
So
that Goku and Vegeta
the
not
main
in?
thing, the main thing Capcom focused on was getting one versus one gameplay as best and as most refined as they can. And so they have the Capcom Pro Tour, which starts uh, at the final round event that I'm going to, and Jeremy's coming also here in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
that's Capcom Pro Tour is a professional event where they travel to different events around the country, and you get points based on how you finish in the tournament.
shit.
And at the end, there's a large invitational event for $500,000. So they were pressed to release Street Fighter V in time for the first Capcom Pro Tour event, and so they just said fuck all the other extracurricular stuff for casual fighters. They wanted to get the core mechanics for the system in place for competitive people to play because they're really focusing on the competitive scene for Street Fighter V more than the casual scene.
Right.
So they said fuck all the extra stuff. We'll add that in later. We want to get the core gameplay solid first.
I might be ignorant, but is it really that hard to get a game that's solid in that aspect?
Absolutely.
It's that hard to have everything refined perfectly though?
Yeah, because if you can just Google, just pick a game and type in tier list, and you can see an explanation of how disproportionately strong some characters are in like opposed to other characters.
I got you.
So each game they try to work on the balance, but inevitably there's usually someone stronger, or sometimes two or three characters that are clearly stronger than everyone else, and then there's two or three characters that are total shit, bottom tier. But from what everyone's saying in the fighting community about Street Fighter V, everybody is viable. This is one of the first games
Yeah.
ever, but especially in a long time, where everyone is completely viable and you can win with anybody. Unlike Mortal Kombat, which came out last year.
Shit, well, we got to work it out. Okay. Oh my God. Well, he said we might have, we'll stay on that for a second, but he sent a Google Hangout link. You know what I'm saying? He said there's like 5 or 6 people over there, but I don't necessarily want to end our hangout though.
Mm-hmm.
We can join another one, can't we?
I think so.
There better not be no meat spin or nothing like that.
Welcome to the Shemale group. Like what?
Oh yeah.
Bro, cuz, boy, what the fuck, man? Hell no. I ain't even have my lotion ready.
Jeremy, who are you using while we wait?
Right now, just a couple minutes ago, I finished survival mode with Ryu. I'm playing with Ken right now. Ryu, I'd say he's my main character right now in Street Fighter V. He's strong as shit.
Just the way they die is kind of funny.
That's it. But yeah, like you had said, like pretty much, I gonna say everybody is like it's like how do I want to put this? Like it's like everybody like this game is like balanced, like real good. It's like one character isn't like real stronger than another character or something like that. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying, like it's like balanced out good. But if you're just a casual ass player or whatever, and you try to hop on a ranked match online, chances are you're probably gonna get your ass whooped.
Get that ass whooped.
Like me, I've been getting some wins though. I rarely have a lot of time to play because well now I'm on night shift this week. So I've been having a um, good couple of hours of gameplay, and but yeah, like if you're just a casual player, you get in a ranked match, yeah, chances are you're gonna get your ass beat.
Shit, man. You ain't perfect, flawless, nobody?
Hell no.
Oh, God almighty.
You say I actually need to post this video because I had saved it to my PS4. There was there was one match, dude. The first round he perfect me. Like he had Ken, I had Ryu. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me that day or whatever. But yeah, he like got a perfect the first round, and I guess like when round two came around, I just said, man, fuck it, I'm just do a whole bunch of bullshit, like just not really press buttons. I mean, I know I play Street Fighter, but I was just pretty much just doing what I wanted to do. Hadouken, Shoryuken there and everything like that, and I beat that dude. I think I perfected him on the second round. Matter of fact, if I'm mistaken. And
Okay.
that third round, we was pretty even or whatever. But like that just goes to show you, like it's can't nobody like I don't know. Like right now, I don't see how somebody can master just one character. I guess. Or
Shit,
whatever.
boy. I can't wait till that new NBA Street come out, though.
Or you keep waiting. You gonna have to.
All right, man. So they got this link. They got a link for us now.
Is this a video or are they joining us live?
Oh no. It's they having their own hangout. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I'm trying to see if the this other guy could contact just one or two of them to come in this chat. I had looked over there just to see. I think they got like 4 people in there or some shit.
And also, do you have a link for where we're streaming on the YouTubes?
Shit, boy. Let me find that for you, brother.
I just looked on your page and it wasn't there, so I was just wondering.
Shit, boy. Let me copy that URL for you and put it in the chat.
Boy, I got a breast on this thing, boy.
Did you consolidate both of your channels, Quinn?
What was that?
Did you consolidate 2 of your channels, or you still have?
Hell
the
no,
main
I got
one?
3. I got 3 of them.
You got the gaming and then the shoe reviews, and then another one.
Yeah, we had like this other music channel I got.
Probably looking at the wrong damn one.
That's what I'm saying. Because aren't 2 of them called QTAL, or is one
Yep.
separate?
Facts. 2 are called Q-Tile, 1 is called ETC Forever.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
I tried to see somebody because I think I could get in there with this shit with this link because I got 2 different cameras and audio sources and all that shit. Oh shit! I started playing the live video. Let me see what he said to this chat. Oh shit! Do we? Hold on. Let me see if he. Oh, God damn it! Boy, I'm all kind of confused going on right here. Hold up.
What's your heart? But I ain't doing it.
Nah, there's a whole bunch of links and shit going on, man. I'm trying to keep up with all this shit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I was trying to find something real quick.
What the fuck did you do?
You talking to your dog, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked like we would have to jump in their shit.
What a whole damn wall move.
Oh shit. Okay. I found something. He gave a link to their video or to their live chat and shit.
All right.
Where my damn YouTube button go? Boy, bitch, you took it, didn't it? That bitch gone. Okay.
Well, I told you I had some trouble with it too.
God told mighty.
You got some wrinkles to iron out.
Yeah, boy.
Definitely want to learn this interface a little better.
Yeah, their shit is like fucking live. This is what I got added to the chat just now. Oh yeah, there's somebody in here named Flat Earth Alaska, boy. They not playing. Oh yeah, they talking about this shit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they just started not too long ago.
They for real about it, huh?
Boy, they not playing.
Shit.
Oh, they talking about religion now, boy.
Oh boy. Then in.
Nah, bro. Jack, chill, man.
Hey, look. Chat, like everybody else is just watching through YouTube, so if y'all want to jump over there, we can do so. But shit, they might not want this shit too crazy. I'm like, nah, bro, we about to come in there, bro. Y'all sent the link, man.
Man, we can do a whole episode about religion. Give me a week to get prepared.
That boy say give him a week, boy. He gonna be locked and loaded, huh?
Take notes. Be ready. I'm always a little bit ready, but if we're gonna do it, might as well do it right.
Oh man.
And see, I'm trying to get my chat. They got their chat. Where it's like live on YouTube. That's how I'm trying to get this shit set up. I'm gonna have to play with it. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? What y'all trying to do? Is y'all trying to go?
I ain't got no else to be with here right now.
Shit. Alright. Let me post. I'll post that link in here. Just for us.
But we can kind of do both at the same time, can't we? Just mute one and then have the other one unmuted?
They say you are more than welcome to talk about the flat earth, goddammit. Alright, bro, I'm about to post that link in here and then we can wrap ours up. So, oh shit, let me close the big ass window though.
Hot damn it, let's ride.
Alright, people, thank you for checking out the Divided Union episode 1. We about to go over here and talk about some flat earth real quick. The next time, holla at your boys. Let me go ahead and put this link out here. Sign out till next time. Peace.